This is the video review for 2001 Lego Bionicle Toa Lewa. Again, I thought I'd do a review of this because I've, just thought why not. As you can see, I've got them all assembled. I will build them on camera. These guys were very popular back in the day, and they're around for about 10 years, and then Lego just stopped them. It kind of sucks really, because they were really getting cool. I mean, they all had their own little backstory, each of the characters, and they all had like these. And tradition of Bionicle were these masks. They all changed over the years, and there's no point real. Well, I'll just focus just to, again, there's not real much. Again, they're all like one pieces, and this head is two pieces with a light piping piece. I'm not going to remove it because it's a real pain. That actually hurts doing it. Still, so building. Going to take one of these feet and click it in by ball joints. This does give it some pretty decent articulation. So you want two of those. Again, you do hear that snap, which is a good snap, like that. And then you're going to take one of this piece right here, and this torso piece, slide that through that. So we have a figure stood up. Then we're going to take this piece and this, like that. That's going to go in there. And then you want to take this piece and see this. You want to stick this like that. This gear piece, the little bit right there, drop it in. All the Toa back in 2001 had very more or less similar builds, except for one of them who had this piece upside down so the legs were here and the arms were there, which gave him a kicking gimmick. Once you've done that, take this gear, stick it on the back, and just set that off to the side. And then we're going to take this weird connected port right here, connect it to that, and take this, like that. And you're going to take this and get two more of these. And you're basically just going to stack these up. You're going to make like... Sorry about that, my camera had cut off. As I was saying, these will go on there to make fingers. And you have these grey connected ports. The funny thing is actually about the grey ones is they were known for being loose. The blue ones were tight and the grey ones were loose. If I just stick that in, see? These are ridiculously loose, these grey ones, but the blue ones aren't. So once that's done, you're going to stick that there, and you can do what you want. You can have it like that. I prefer to have it like that, just preference. And then you can stick this. And the blue ones, you might think it's going to be loose, but actually, why is it... Yeah, it usually proves me wrong. It does this a lot in my videos. It usually stays up. There we go. I had to bend it out a bit. It's a bit old, this clip, so they usually like stay up, as you can see there. And then what we're going to do is take this gear, drop it in there, take this clip like that, from that there, take this and snap it in, and that's basically his other arm. But there is another piece which goes on there, which is this. That's his axe. And we're going to take this, stick it on there, stick that on there. Oh, and this piece doesn't come with the set, but I stick it on there, and I'll show you why in a minute. And then the final piece, the mask. And there he is. He's all built up. And as I was saying, Lego made some like little CGI mini movies to promote the products, like trailers, and one of the things he does is he takes his arm around like that, and his axe is somehow on his back. So I was thinking, well, how about that, more or less. I do have another one of these from the exact same year, which, if I can just grab it, where is he gone? Just bear with me a sec. Where have you gone? There he is. However, this next one, I got these two at a car boot sale in the UK, and this one's a bit he's got a piece which is not exactly properly his. This is supposed to be blue, and you know, yeah, but I just forget actually. And here's your one. He's in very similar build. This is lewa, tower of air. He's the tower of ice. Yeah, so basically the Toa are like heroes, or like the Bionicles were like biomechanical. They were like robots with organs and brains. It was really weird. It's really weird. It's too hard to explain, but he has this hand thing which is weird. Again, some of them do have hands, but you know, you get a lot of like decent posability. As over the years, actually, the posability has gotten pretty good. If you just grab one from the year there was when they made the final year of some of them, they did have a just remove all the weapons off him. They did have like some really neat designs, and one of them in the story really they had to protect this one called Matanui, and the second to final year, which everyone I think, because I know I was one of them, everyone had been wanting, and Lego finally did. They made a Matanui figure, and you can. This is 2001. This is 2010, I believe. I think it ended in 2011. I can't tell, but yeah, massive height difference. Not to mention articulation difference as well. Also, his mask doesn't clip on the front. Clips there. This is actually the Mask of Life. Actually, this is one figure which I believe is highly sought after, because I specifically wanted it. Again, you know, you can tell the difference. The joints are all different and all that. Very similar, still. This is Toa Lewa, not Matanui. He was, as his personality was, he was one known for continuously talking. He talked very fast, very hyper and all that. But over the years, he got, you know, more mature and wiser. But he was his element was air. You can always tell because the elements, fire was red, blue was water, green was air, black was earth, like rocky, like, you know, deep dark earth and all that under the ground. Gold was light, which I'll explain that in another video. Orange-ish, like brownish, yeah, brown was stone. White was ice. And there was a gunmetal, which is the evil guy, who is Shadow, of course. And Lewa, of course, comes with this jungle axe, which he can use to chop things. And it works pretty well, actually. It's a pretty decent feature. Some of them actually had it so that both their arms would do it. Again, that was Onua, who was the black one. Don't have him, sadly. In fact, out of the original Toa from 2001, these are the only two I have. And these are the only two I could afford. And they're really good, actually. They're in really great condition. The weird thing is, actually, and I don't know why, but his arm has got this bit there, a little bit in there, stopping it. His doesn't. Why it does that, I don't know. I just moved the white one out of the way. I like the masks, though. They all have their unique little masks, which is nice. Articulation, not, you know, it's alright, but it, you know, for the time being it was okay, I suppose, but compared to the most recent ones, not as good. We've got a ball jointed leg, which goes outward more than it does forward and back. But due to pre-pose, you know, you can, you know, ball jointed feet. The arm is on a swivel and a ball joint, and his hand is on a ball joint. If anything, you could get it like a gun. It does look like a gun in ways. You could have him like shoot bullets, but even though it's actually a hand. His other arm is the same as the other because of the feature. And that's also on a ball joint. His axe is removable, and that's actually his hand if you think about it. And his head does not move. Again, back in those days, the heads weren't known for moving. But yeah, overall he's not bad. There will be a little bit where he would have this little black ball piece sticking there, but that just looked really stupid, and it was pointless. And I used that for something else actually. So he has the green axe. I don't know how many other times this was released. I know that a lot of people sought after, because this sword from the white one was released in many colours. This should have been, a lot of people wanted the black one, and they actually released one at one point, because I heard this was released in millions of colours. And, you know, when the black one was released, everyone was going mad for it. Again, these two more or less have the exact same articulation, except, well, he sort of loses a bit, but he has a shield again. It's pretty cool. You can get him in some... I mean, if you want to get his head to left or right, you'd have to take it off, but it looks a bit strange. Again, you suppose you could, like, get him in some decent... Yeah, you could get him into some pretty decent poses. But it's because of the way the arms are jointed that just look really freaking weird when you try and bend them outward. Yeah, you kind of get the point. It just looked weird. But still, if you see this guy really cheap, which I got mine for about £3. I doubt you'll see these guys cheap though, because they go for tons on eBay. I found the full set of the Toa Mystica, which are about, like, all 6 of them, the 3 good guys and the 3 bad guys, and they were about £20 altogether. All the pieces, 1 shot each, because they all have blasters, which shot stuff on them, and then there were no instructions, just the main figures all complete, and they were about £20. So still, if you see the guy and you're a big fan, you really want to get the old ones, I'd get him when you get the chance, because, I mean, I was looking to get him. And it's just like the Kenner Alien, Swarm Alien. If you've seen my Kenner Aliens review, I don't know if you'll know about the Kenner figures. There was a Swarm Alien, and that's very rare. There's like, it's like looking for diamond in Minecraft. That's how rare some of these guys are nowadays. At least at cheap prices anyway. In fact, no, just rare in general. They're that rare. But they're like Emerald on Minecraft when it comes to getting them at a cheap price, which I prefer to do. So, yeah. I know I've waffled on a bit, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's just a quick thing I wanted to do, because, you know, I have, like, this actual tub. If I just, I'll get the camera for a minute. This is the one, it's that tub, actually. In fact, you know what, I'll just move the camera and all that, and, yeah, my predators, I'll just get this other stuff off. Mega Box Dragon. Let's quickly remove this. Yeah. I went for a phase of collecting these guys over the years. I've got loads of them in here. I got this one, which had strobe gimmick. This was bad guy, actually, Makuta, right here. I won't pull him out. That's Takanuva. And, you know, you got some of, like, the Baraki, which are like fish. Another ice one, Solar, I think. I had to look up on the wiki to remember the names. And you got these guys, which are like vampires. Again, I have tons of them. You know this guy's ice, definitely, just by looking at him. And look, bigger axe. No, he's not the same as the other white one. He's not Kopaka. He's actually called Strax. But, yeah, load of these guys, and they all have the masks. Every single one has a mask. Except for the Baraki. This guy's mask was weird, actually. In fact, if I just decapitate his whole head, I shouldn't have done that. Just remove his whole mask. You could use this to make a Slenderman, because, yeah, actually glowed in the dark as well. And his mask was just rubber piece. Again, it was real nice. I'm waffling on too much. Again, you know, I have built up a lot of these ideas. Now, I hope you did enjoy this video of... Where's he gone? Bloody hell. Fuck it. Christ. Still, I hope you've enjoyed this video of Toa Lua from the Bionicle line back in 2001. And he's run off because he probably doesn't want to be on camera anymore. Where are you? But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll, you know, see you again in another video perhaps, where I think I'll do him, because he's my favourite. He is really cool, even though his head's actually supposed to be like that. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video of, you know, just expect more Bionicles being on the camera at some point. So this has been the Archangel, and I'll catch you next time with some more biomechanical weird dudes of nature and all that cool stuff.